Okay, now let's create the review content type. So we already kind of looked at content types, but bring up a content type, add new content type. We're going to call it a review. Title can be called title. Preview before doesn't matter. Publish, promote. Yeah, we want people to be able. Hidden. Let's go with hidden, because I think hidden is actually how you. Okay, so we want available in the main menu. Let's put it in the navigation menu too for now. Well, actually, let's do this just so that we can kind of see how menus work. We'll put it in the navigation menu. Okay, so review. Okay, let's manage the fields. Okay, we need a body. We need a title because, well, off the title. We do want the body. We want the long text and summary, like we talked about before, because it'll give us a place to put, a little bit of something to kind of summarize it, and then a long. Okay, what we need now is we need to put those taxonomies in there. What was it? Physical type. It's a term reference. That's what it's called. And then we want a checkbox radio button. Save that. And it's going to bring up because it's you can't have two things that have the same. Okay. Okay. So now we pick what vocabulary you want to use for it. We're going to choose physical type. We do want let's require the field because we want all of them to have it. Default. No default. We could change that, and we only want. We're going to stick with 1. You can actually have as many values as you want on this. It goes from 1 to 10, and then goes to unlimited. And here's where you choose the vocabulary. And things that have red asterisks on them are required. Okay, so. Okay, somehow I got 2 of those. That's different. Let's edit this one. Okay, so we would usually add just a new field here. We're going to go and actually edit this one and change it. To content type. Let's not require that one because we haven't actually. Okay, content type save settings. Hopefully that will work. Okay. Okay, there's those. Okay, save the setting. We'll deal with that in a minute. Let's go over to the comment display. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hidden makes the author can take a hidden comment and move them up to make them unhidden. Well, we'll see in a second. Okay, so we're going to add content. And we're going to do a review. And the work of the book is what is on my floor. So let's edit the summary. 4 stars for what is on my just call it that. There's a pile of books on my floor. Because I am not creative and am messy. There is also some dirty clothes. Cloths, clothes. Anyways, doesn't really matter, I don't care. Okay, so the physical type. Since they're books, we'll call it a book. And because it's book, it has to be it has to be something that is applicable for books. We may actually want to change that. I don't know. Well, one of these things about they talk about planning and all this stuff. We've read a lot in the course about planning, and it's good, but because we're working in a system, how exactly that system works impacts the plan, and so it changes. So, for example, all the content types are together, and this will be nonfiction because I don't read fiction, nor do I play video games. And so, how these will end up being, implemented are different ways. You want as few as possible, but you want as many. Actually, we may have. You want it as easy as possible, but you need it. You need as few as possible. It's just we'll talk about that later. Anyways, no outline, and you can actually decide where it actually is, the URL, so it doesn't have the node whatever. Comments. Open. Okay, let's save that. And here's what it is. What is on my floor? Okay, now we're going to go back and edit this content type. Because we want to now here. Oh, actually, let me go back. Okay, let's go to the home page. Okay, so it got pushed to the top of the content list on the home page, and the summary is what's put there. The title and the summary, or the title, and I'm pointing with my finger. The title and the summary, and also when and who and whatever, and read more, add new comment. But in this case, we also want the summary, because the summary is actually separate information from the text, but we want to be able to see them both at the same time when we bring it up. We want to see that it was a 4-star review. Okay, so you go to, I guess I should have done that. You go to content types, you edit the content type, and you go to manage display, and it allows you to have a certain amount of maybe this isn't going to work. Text area with summary long. Okay, maybe we would have to actually put the kind. So, like, let's say Okay, that's not actually working how I wanted to, but it doesn't really matter. So you can change, for example, let's change the labels. So if we were to go back and look, we would see that it says content type above the thing. So let's put that one in line, and let's hide this one, just to show you that it's different. Save. Okay, so that's been saved. So now they will all display the same way. So we close that and bring up the website. And so there's our review, and we bring up the review. And now it has the content type, and it's in line with it, nonfiction. And book is just by itself. Now, right now it's set so that you can click on the taxonomy term, and it will actually bring up a list of everything that has that taxonomy term. That can be useful, it cannot be useful, it just depends on how you want people to be able to do things.